Any song back there?
All the fellas, y'all go ahead and go if you want to go to the fellas group. All the ladies.
What song you want?
One of them. Go ahead, y'all. I hear you.
Tu amor, soy todo sin tu amor yo no soy nada. Todo de ti, vivo aniquilado.
Y'all better sing it. Y'all better do it, ladies. Something about that feminine power. Something about that girl power. Something about that brown and black girl magic. Hey, do it, y'all. Hey, do the dance, y'all. I love it. It's in love. It's in love, y'all. It's in love.
It's all love.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby girl.
We got competition. This is running. You feel me? Now, her hair is not as red, you know, and her hair real long. It comes out right here, but she was a little hood. And she had on, listen girls, because I need y'all to listen, so when we get ready to really party in here, I don't want nobody to think it's like a, I don't want that. So I saw Yvonne for the first time. I'm a little older, and I thought I was a little more intelligent, right? She had on green Gucci. And Zatini Moody said to me, she is an awesome speaker. I was like, me and my other girlfriend, Darlene, we was like, I ain't listening to that. Y'all know the word I use. I don't want to talk to her. So we stepped out the room. We're going to disrespect her. We stepped out the room. Because one, I was hating on her. She had these freckles. She light-skinned. Her hair the real red, no dye color red. Where I went in, and I listened to her. And now she's been one of my best friends, my little sister. So what I'm saying to you, where my girl at? We're right here. I never knew her name in the page. Hit her right there with the hat on, the purple hat. Have her come here for a minute. Get her, right? Come here, you, come here. I want y'all to meet yourselves. Whenever we go to that school, Roberta Clemente, she was the one who got all these little girls together, right? From 6th and 7th grade. This is not a high school student. She's 7th grade. And all she does is love on people. So I don't want y'all to get it twisted. You know, she got this right here. She doing all that in love because she wants you to have fun. That's what she does with her student friends. And she doesn't speak that much Spanish. But she hardcore because she really loves her other women. So what I want y'all to do, don't look at her as if she's being combative. She's not. She's really loving on y'all. And this is what this whole thing is about. I don't want y'all to see it somewhere. So yeah, you was in my face. You remember, she said, she had the other girl, she said, I'll show you how we do it. They do it hard. You're gonna see a variety of different dancers gonna come up here.
Rugel Almonte.
Yeah, I love her. I love this young lady. I love her energy. She gonna be a boss, like a lot of you in here. But I think that don't be afraid to have somebody different be your friend.
Mucho bueno, mucho que linda. That's the only kind of stuff, and I only know all the cuss words. And since I don't cuss, I can't tell you that. But I also saw this, Sharon. Did you see the shift? The little baby from Jumpstart?
Afraid to go into a certain neighborhood or afraid to do a certain activity because you witnessed someone get hurt on social media. Even the school shootings that are happening lately, right? Again, as a school counselor, I'm in the schools with everyone, and it makes us afraid to go to school. Now, that's not a trauma that happened to us directly, but it's one that has happened to schools around, the world, so to speak, and definitely the United States. And so that makes us afraid of something that we haven't experienced firsthand. So secondary trauma, definitely social media, and all the violence that's going on.
And how do they relate to people in Patterson as far as what they're experiencing and in your practice?
So when you say the challenges in Wisconsin, are you referring to this age group?
Right, this age group.
Okay, so very similar to what we experience here in Patterson. We have a lot of teenagers who are responding to trauma. You have poverty. Like the reality is that you don't have mom and dad raising a family. You have single parent households, and teenagers are out there fending for themselves. You have the streets raising the kids, right? So you're learning how to be a young man by going out there, and whether it be somebody from the streets or an uncle or somebody else who's from around the way showing you how to be a man. And sometimes, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, y'all. Some of the things that you're learning out there ain't right. Some of, like, how to make money. You don't have to make money in the streets. You don't have to rob people to make money. You don't have to do bad things to make money. You don't have to put your hands on individuals because you're angry. You can use words. You can let somebody know that you feel offended by letting them know that, what they did was inappropriate. And in Wisconsin, I don't know if this happens in Patterson, but in Wisconsin, there's something called Kia Boys. Have you heard of that? So do they have Kia Boys in Patterson? They have Kia Boys out here? Okay, so the Kia Boys in Wisconsin, they're driving around the streets and killing people. Like, they're involved in, like the police are like chasing them through the streets, and they're running into people, and it's really bad. The gang violence is ridiculous. He tells me that I'm from the hood. That doesn't mean that I have to act ratchet, right? So I'll pause right there because I know that there's more that you want to ask. I'll pause right there.
That was good. And we all receive it, don't we? We receive it. We receive it with love because we know where it's coming from. But in your practice in Brooklyn, and we're talking about Patterson and just how the community shapes who we be and who we hang out with, right? And in your experience, rehabilitating people that are into that gang life in the street, can you tell us, how do you help? How can people come to you and use you as a resource to get out of that mentality, get out of that lifestyle, and start living?
Oh, you want to hear my answer? Okay. So for me, we are who we are, right? Like, for poverty, many of us come from spaces that we wouldn't choose if we had the option. But what we have is what we have. Like, when you look to the people next to you, we work with people, young men who are part of gangs, and who am I to come in your community and tell you y'all shouldn't be friends? I'm not. But I could help you put money in your pocket. I could tie you to resources. We could get you in college. We could help you get a job. We could help your mother. We could help your girlfriend. We could provide you with more resources. And then we'll give you the tools as a collective so that y'all can, what does it look like if we were to add $50 together and invest in the LLC and build a business versus I'm gonna match you for this blunt and then we broke after it? It doesn't make sense. How do we think together to get more? And that's my mind state. Like, for me to ever come into a situation and say, this is what you need to be like, this is what you need to have, I never do that because I'm from the trenches and I know what it's like to have to become a doctor. $300,000 in student loans to get to where I am. And I've been working since I was 18 years old. It's hard. So we gotta do the best we can with what we have, and where you are doesn't have to be where you're going. If you see your friends doing something negative, be that person in your group. Like literally, we work with young men who are on indictments and have shot 14-year-olds. We're in those jails, we're doing anger management, we're doing case management, we're working with the families, because when you come home, you're not gonna be doing